It'll leave it out like that.
Yeah,
it absolutely does not.
Environment.
Yeah, it all comes out in the wash.
But then you find out what they got to do to get the batteries for the electric cars. It makes no difference for the environment either. But it is fun to drive a Jeep, and it's very quiet.
That is cool.
That's cool.
I hate these quiet fucking cars. Half the time, my car is like, I'm not 100% sure if it's off.
Yeah, it's great.
So quiet. No, because I get out and I close the door and I'm like, wait, the car. Someone told me that once your car is still on.
Really?
You got to remember to turn your car off.
I know.
Yeah,
I thought I did.
It probably shuts off though after a certain amount of time.
Mine didn't. Headlights were on. Everything. I had to go in and fuck. It was a rental. That was a rental. But still, I was mad as a mug.
That doesn't surprise me.
It should shock you.
I haven't encountered that issue yet.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised you left your car.
You're not surprised that your John Fetterman minded coworker.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a flaw in electric cars.
No.
That
Little noise
may actually be chalked up to operator error.
Possibly, yeah. Early onset
Or I mean,
dementia.
there should be some sort of like noise if you open the door.
Well, if you leave the car with the keys in your pocket and the car's on, it makes a noise.
All right, yeah, that's a good point.
Well, if the keys are in your pocket and you walk away from the car, it will shut down.
We're assuming Jim has keys.
I did have keys for this, but again, it was a rental, and
Could be one of those push to starts.
it is push start.
You need a key still.
You need a key near the car.
Oh, the fob.
So
Some of them you don't need a key. Some of them, you just touch the
fob.
fucking.
But you need a fob.
But if you walk away
No, some of
from
them
the
you
car,
do it right on the app.
Oh yeah, I don't need that.
If you have the fob in your pocket and you walk away, the car beeps at you. Hey, bro.
I don't think it's called a fob either.
No, my car, it's like a credit card. My car has that. The one I lease, where you can tap it and open it in case.
What do you think it's called?
Well, a fob is front of building.
It's a fob.
So that's
Key
what
fob.
So you're not opening the building. You're opening
Bro,
your
everyone
car.
calls it a key fob. What are you
Yeah,
talking
but
It's a fob.
but it's what it stands for.
Yeah, what is the automatic car opener called? It's probably fob. Is probably again. It's like the colloquial way we describe it, but it's not probably
Just
accurate.
look up car key fob, and you'll be like, oh, yes, this is what it's called.
Remote keyless entry kits.
Okay, good.
Yep, there
Sorry,
you go.
Troy.
It's not a fob. You
No, he's right.
Sure it is.
Troy's
Look,
right.
What's a key fob for?
Okay, more to ask. What does fob mean for car keys? An object attached to a keychain or a keyring. It's
But
a fob.
what is a fob? It might be like one of those
even own
things
a car.
that just becomes.
Okay, so what? I have.
How
Well,
do they describe
well,
it? Do
I
they
will-
describe
I
it as
will-
a fob or no?
Who's they?
The car company.
Of
What do you
course.
mean- what do you mean by they?
What do you want me to
Yeah, well, who is they? Yes. I just bought a car. You said-
Mercedes, BMW,
Yes,
keyless entry.
Yes. Key
Let's
fob.
see.
Of course they do.
BMW keyless
So-
entry.
In response to Troy, who said, I don't think it's called a fob, I would say, that's why you're not here to think.
BMW calls it BMW calls it comfort access.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not.
But it might just be the colloquial thing we use.
No, you're totally right. If you leave the car with your comfort access in your pocket,
That's correct. Keyless entry.
it's a key fob. Of course it is.
You're using it wrong though.
I
Why
think
not?
Troy's right. You're both right. They
You know
don't-
what you're using
They call
wrong?
it that, but it's
Your
wrong.
brain.
Yeah, but it's just the way people.
Has it ever worked?
It's
No,
called a
not
key
in my
fob
experience.
Yeah, it's just the way they
It's a key
describe
fob.
it.
Of course it's called a key fob.
Yeah.
Front of building.
But they don't call it
How does
that.
that make any goddamn sense?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's just another part of the liberal agenda.
You're
Woke
correct.
liberal agenda.
Well, you're correct.
You know
Don't
what
let
it
them
is?
bully you.
It's Travis and I being affected by the woke mind
Of course
virus.
you are.
Apparently now a car key is identifying as the front of the building.
It's not
What's
the front
next?
of a building.
Yeah. What is the front of a building?
Exactly. Let's get Matt Walsh to get to the bottom of this.
We can identify as whatever we want, I guess.
Oh.
What do
The
you
word
think?
fob was likely derived from the German Fuppe, meaning pocket,
Oh, you fucking idiot.
Where did you read that?
on Google.
Was Fube?
Fobe.
Why
I
is
mean-
it called a fob key?
Why front of pocket? That doesn't make
It
sense.
doesn't make any sense.
I haven't even read front.
I haven't read
once.
front of building.
I've
How
read
do you spell fob?
free on
F-O-B?
board.
Free on board.
I don't see anything about front of building.
Why would it be called front of building?
I
What-
don't even
Yeah,
know.
that
what
Because you use that to get in the building, stupid.
No, you just use the
it for
fob.
other things, though.
Yeah, you
Ah,
use
look,
it,
you-
But only the front door.
you use it to unlock anything. Why would they call the front of the building is what you're unlocking, not what you're using to
You're
unlock
going
it.
into the building. You're unlocking the front of the building.
I wish I could use my key fob, but I'm in the back.
What does fob
let
stand
me
for?
ask you this. You know that metal thing?
Fuck yeah.
By your definition of fob, Troy, that metal thing that you put in the door and then you turn it to lock it, Yeah, they should just call that a door because it's you're putting it in a door.
That doesn't make any sense.
But they should call the fob a front of building because you're going in the front of building. So that's also the front of building.
What does it mean? Let's look it up. What does fob mean?
Free on board.
Yeah, free on board.
What the fuck is free on board?
It's not front of building. I can't believe I sided with you.
Why would it be front
You're
of
sullying
building?
my reputation.
Even Coop thinks Troy is dumb on this one.
Coop?
You cool?
I just is it so? Would it be
fob
side
for
of
a
car
building?
like?
Nope.
Yeah.
With like door of car is the next one.
All right, let's move on.
Nobody
Free on
calls it
board.
front of building.
Let
Front
me
of
ask you this,
building.
Troy.
Why
What
did I
the
believe that?
fuck are you talking about?
Why did I believe you?
No.
Can you believe that I'm sitting here saying fob and he said, actually, I don't think that's what it's called.
He interrupted you to be like, "Hey, dumbass."
Don't
Bro.
go to the bathroom.
Bro,
Isn't it
No,
bathroom?
we're all
Bro.
Yes.
just look pretty and talk about your sexual prowess. Okay? Don't worry about the other stuff.
I messed up.
You're going to embarrass yourself.
Yeah, but you dragged me into your muck and mire.
And then because you and Troy are usually on the same page, he comes up with some dumb shit. Front of building.
Yeah.
Oh.
Made sense.
I mean, I even Googled fob front of building and nothing comes up.
No.
Where the fuck did you get that from, you big idiot?
Yes.
My super from the last place I lived in. Used the
Yeah, he
fob
probably
front
said, "Here,
building."
use this fob to get into the building."
You're like, you mean the front of building? He was like, sure.
No, the guy probably said we got a front of building thing, the dumb super. The
Yeah, it's
dumb
just broken
fucking
English.
super.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, front of building.
Exactly.
And he's like, "Oh, fob."
Yeah. That fucking, he's probably a fucking squatter.
Never had anything so dumb in my life.
What an asshole.
Yeah. I have to apologize to everyone involved
Can you imagine
for
the
not
nerve?
immediately seeing how ridiculous that was.
The nerve of somebody saying the keyless entry thing that you carry is not called a key fob? What are you talking about? Of course it's called a key fob.
Just pretending you can't hear you.
I'm doing my job. I don't think it's called that. What is it called? I don't know, but certainly not key fob. Key fob stands for
Front of
front of building.
Maybe the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It's as
That's not
dumb as
true.
it's as
In
dumb
hindsight,
as it gets.
it is relatively stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, because I was right there. I was like, hey.
History will frown upon your decision to side with Troy.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Hitler's allies are not as embarrassed.
That's right. No, they are not. No, you were on the wrong side of history on this one, Jim.
By that I mean Travis.
And you got to understand, Jim, the next time you come up with something, we'll have to say, yeah, but you also thought Troy was right about front of building.
I know. I've diminished my convincing abilities a great deal.
Sucks for you.
It does.
Gonna have to earn it back.
Eric and Chester.
Hey, where's Mike explaining that FOB is a forward operating base? What's up, Mike?
You didn't know that, Mike?
No, I mean, I knew it because I've lived on one, but contextually, it wouldn't have applied. So
You don't think that
I didn't
to
come
open my
shout
car-
it out.
It's just like, Sam, it's not a key fob. That's a forward operating base. What, Mike?
Dumbass behind you.
Why would you interrupt me for that kind of idiocy is what I would ask you. But you didn't.
You'd be correct to do so.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been a silly contribution.
Pure insanity.
Yeah. Well, no worse than the one I agreed with. Front of building.
Don't be hard on yourself, Jim.
Yeah, that's all right.
Don't be hard on yourself.
Troy led
Troy's-
you astray.
And he seemed really like he was insistent upon it.
Okay,
Like, you guys are wrong. I don't have a car. The same way this guy over here. He's an expert on women. He's an expert on keys.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. I'll tell you this about Troy. He don't know his ass from his elbow. And excuse my French on that.
Yeah, you don't have to curse.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Vin in North Carolina.
You stupid fucks.
Right.
A fob stands for frequency operated button. It's used
That's
for
100%
cars,
right.
There you go.
doors, anything.
Okay.
You idiot.
You weren't right.
Love
He
you
wasn't
boys.
right.
I'm out.
Thanks, Vin.
We
Vehicle
were-
identification number.
There you go. All right, you made up for it.
Nobody was right then. Travis
No,
was
yeah,
right.
of course
We were all wrong.
No.
Everybody was wrong.
Travis didn't know that.
Oh,
No.
the definition,
Yeah,
but you were
and
right.
you have Google in front of you, stupid.
Yeah,
That
we all
is
knew
true.
What fob was though.
Yeah, no. We were all right except for Troy, and unfortunately,
Yeah.
Jim got sucked in like quicksand. But I won't blame Jim on that.
But
I will
nobody knew the definition.
Who gives a fuck? Everybody. Troy literally said that's not what that's called.
He
Hey.
interrupted your salient point.
Of course he did. Hey, that thing that you use to get in your car, which I don't have one because I ride a bicycle.
and walk 30,000 steps a day.
I walk 30,000 steps a day listening to a pop artist that I just found out about, who's been around for 20 years.
Well, let me speak on this.
Hey, you know how I ride a bicycle? Let me talk to you about your car key.
I'm just going to pull up a video.
Yeah.
Get us all like...
Fat fucking tits.
Bring us back to.
Grab those fat tits. Yeah, make her come. She's getting all wet and sloppy in her seat.
We should take a break.
Those are such
all right.
nice tits.
Troy, you were right.
Fucking cock.
We should take a break.
It's break time.
September 28th, I'll be in Toronto doing my jokes. A week from Saturday. Come on down and see me.
Today's the last week to get that sweet Not Sam Wrestling merch. You've seen it in the photos we've been posting. Hoodies, crew necks, t-shirts, long sleeve sweatpants. They're available now, but only until the end of the week. So if you've been even considering it, get it now or you will regret it. You can go to notsamshirts.com. Check it out. Don't commit to buying anything. Just go to notsamshirts.com. Take a look and tell me that the quality is not high. The margins are razor thin, but the quality is very high. We'll be right back, but first...